What is up, everybody, and welcome to a update video. I am actually on the FusionCraft server, if you could not tell, and yeah, so there's something, this video has kind of been a little overdue. There are a few things I wanted to just cover and talk about, because I knew there'd be some questions about them, and things like that. I probably should have took notes about what I was going to talk about, but I kind of just, I'm doing this, you know, loosely and off my memory, so hopefully I'll go find something to do. I'll just wander around and see where we end up. Actually, let's get rid of all the stuff I have so when I die I don't lose it all, because I'm bound to die eventually. But yeah, so basically the first thing I want to talk about is the status of my servers themselves, and so kind of ironic talking about that on the FusionCraft server since it is, you know, not my server, but hey, we gotta start somewhere. So basically what I want to talk about is my servers are going to have some restructuring, and basically I want things to be a lot more polished and brought around. Like, not brought around, I don't know if that's the best wording, but I want to have my servers, like, I want there to be a lot, again, more structure in them. So basically there are going to be 2 mods assigned to each server as a minimum, and I already have most of those selected. So obviously if you have always aspired to be a mod, now's your chance to kind of break out and make yourself known, as I am looking for mods actively, or at least pretty actively, and that is just one thing of many though that I am, you know, looking for. There are a few others as well. So basically the new structure will be, there'll be 2 regular mods, and they'll just be moderators on that server though. Like, I know now I kind of had universal mods, but just so to name some, on Pixelmon, I'm gonna have basically 3 tiers as well. This may sound a little confusing, but there will be a divisional mod, a regular mod, and then trial mods, who the regular mods get kind of overview, and it's like almost an apprenticeship, I guess. That's the way I view it in my head. But basically the divisional mods was kind of like Mega, who is the head mod. He's the divisional mod for Pixelmon right now. He may switch to Fossils later when Fossils comes back. I'll talk about that later. And yeah, so basically he is the main mod, and the other mod is, or the other 2 mods right now are Steven and Mingino. I think I said his name right. And yeah, so right now those are the mods on Pixelmon. Everyone else will get demodded, and obviously some past mods, just because I want people to be active this time, you know what I mean? Like, I want things to be addressed. Things hopefully will be a lot more polished. There'll be a ban thread for every ban, such and such, and basically this will go into effect when I update the Pixelmon server. So right now everything will remain 100% the same, and but after I update the Pixelmon server, things will take into effect. Oh my god, that was scary. And yeah, so things will go into effect. And then, okay, so the next order of business is, or the next server is Fossils. I guess we could consider the next server is basically Fossil, and also, yeah, I guess I'll talk about Pixelmon at the same time, because I'm sure that's what a lot of you are wondering about, and I'll just get that out of the way. Pixelmon is going to get a map reset when it updates to 1.6.2. I know I've said that in a couple videos, but in case you haven't seen it, there it is. So yeah, Pixelmon will get a map reset when it updates to 1.6.2. It'll basically be an entire rework. I am going to add Pokeloot again, and hopefully a whole bunch of new things. Live streaming every Friday will go back into effect at 12 right now. I may, when school starts, I may drop it back, so maybe towards the end of the summer, like, because you got to realize there's only like about 5 of those live streams left, 4 or 5, before school actually starts. Maybe on the second or the last couple, I may back it down to like 2, as that is right after I get out of school, because yeah, so that may just be more convenient for me. But again, Pixelmon should get a restructure, more or less. I mean, things should remain very much the same. I will be taking some of the key buildings from that, but all around it should be a lot less griefing, a lot less laggy, and a lot, you know, prettier on the outside. Hopefully things will just be simpler, peacefuler, and you could go on battle and not have to worry about the stupid world-saving crap like that. All things like that I do want to address, just because they're really annoying, and it's just an unneeded thing. And I have to do something. Okay, it is jump right. And yeah, so just stuff like that I do want to address and fix. There are pumpkins, and yeah, so that is that. I just threw an egg because I thought it was a carrot. But okay, so now I think that's everything I had to say about Pixelmon. Obviously nothing's happening with that series. The series will stay the same. Everything gameplay wise should pretty much stay the same. Hopefully just be a little bit smoother, and all the things that should have worked before will work now. And also another thing, I'm gonna kind of have a bigger emphasis on towns the second time around. Like I do want to. I am starting, if you watch the Let's Play, I am starting my own gym obviously, but at some point I really do wanna like have more of an emphasis on towns and kind of do something with like go, you know, to the Elite Four and things like that. So that is something I would like to do. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Obviously it looks better on it's a lot easier to say than actually do, because it really depends on you guys. I would love to see towns. I'll get a lot more on top of things with the badges. But alright, so that's everything for Pixelmon. You know, everything that has to be said about that. But now back to the mods really fast. The mods, the divisional, I don't know, I didn't say what they would really do. Trial mod is kind of what it's now. You know, you kick and you ban lightly. Generally, you should probably ask a regular moderator about most bans, unless it's obvious, like someone came on just dropping lava everywhere. A regular moderator, you know, regular mod, ban, kick, stuff like that, mute, you know, whatever, log blocking stuff. And then the divisional moderator will be the guy with rollbacks and stuff. He'll have the ability to restart the server. He'll approve people, regular moderators taking people on as trial moderators. He'll be allowed to promote someone from a trial moderator to a regular moderator and stuff such as such and such and so, or maybe. And he'll also be able to assign people as trial moderators. And basically my whole there's two patches of pumpkins relatively near each other. But my whole thought process behind this was, when school starts, I'm going to be pretty busy. Like, I mean, I'm going to have 3 servers at that point: Fossils, Caveman's Capitalism, and Pixelmon. And ideally, it should remain that way. Like, I do, and even actually, I kind of wanted to expand and get another just regular faction server, because I know a lot of people like that. Like, not Caveman to Capitalism where it's taken so seriously, but just okay, I'm going to go on, I want to blow crap up and break everything kind of server. So that is ideally, you know, or that is something that ideally would be coming in the future. As I don't know, that's just something. So let me get the rest of the server stuff out of the way, then I'll talk about some stuff on the channel and so if you don't care about any of the other servers, I suggest you skip ahead, and when you hear me start talking about my actual channel, you know, go to there, because there are some things I do want to address in that sense. But yeah, so basically with the next server I'll go about is Fossils. And Fossils, so basically what I'm going to do is, I'm not fully decided on this. Fossils won't be coming back, I don't think, it'll probably be like, you know, closer to the end of summer, mid to late August, I'm pretty sure, is their kind of estimated date for actually releasing the server. Basically, I'm going to probably do something similar with Fossils than what I did with Pixelmon, though, is I just completely blanked. Okay, so when Pixelmon started, I played in a closed beta, and I just got a Steam message, you guys probably heard that. I did like a little closed beta, and I only had a few people on. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do single player Fossils. I am set up with a pre-release. I know some of the mods. I think anyone could have a pre-release, but I don't know. So I'm gonna have a pre-release, and I will just, you know, play some Fossils and Archaeology as the builds come out and stuff, so I could show off some of the new dinosaurs, stuff like that, just to give you guys. I know that's where it kind of made my channel big at first. Wow, that's a lot of mobs, and I know a lot of you may want to see that. So basically that will be my first thing, is just some Fossils and like some of the pre-releases, and they'll be glitchy. I might not even keep that world because they are bound to add new things. I mean, one of them might be terrain generation. I know the 1.6.2 update is planned on being pretty big, if what I hear is correct. So be excited, I guess I could say, also in that sense. But then when the server comes back, I think it's gonna be pretty much more the same. I mean, the Fossil server there was never really a problem with it, just not that many people played it. But hopefully this time around, my channel is obviously bigger, the mod has become a little bit more popular. I think the main problem with it now, though, is people don't like having to wait. Like a month ago the update was to 1.5.2. There hasn't been an update in a month, you know what I mean? So hold on, let me take a drink of water. Delightful. So but yeah, so I think that is the main gripe with the mod, but that's again out of my control. So, and a lot of people think I'm on all these mod teams, like the Fossils one. I know a lot of people thought I was on the Fossils mod team, especially because I had the installation video. I'm not. I just sometimes I talk to some of the people on the teams, just because I make friends, because I make videos, and that's how I've made all of my friends on both the Pixelmon team. Not really team. Pixelmon's more like a freelance thing with the modelers, and the actual development team is very different. But and all my teams from Fossils I've just met through my videos, so nothing is like, I'm no way associated with them. It's just people I know. Like, you can meet them too, it's just I happen to know them. So yeah, that is just something, a side note. But yeah, so I don't think anything really, no big changes with Fossils. I think it's gonna be more of the same. I don't know, I may add in something like Towny again to have towns more organized and stuff like that. It'll probably follow the same format with, you want to teleport, you have to pay for it. I may add like one home or something, but something similar to that. I don't think anything, no real big changes there. Everything should remain pretty much the same. Again, that's not going to come anytime soon though. That'll probably be, you know, a few months down the line. Well, maybe not a few months, hopefully before that, but really whenever the mod updates, I'll probably actually do that. But hopefully you'll see some content of Fossils before then. So now the big one, kinda with the most changes almost, is Caveman to Capitalism. So Caveman to Capitalism is going to be coming back. I know it was probably the shortest lived and yet kind of the most unique, and definitely I put the most effort into that server. A lot of my own ideas were, or at least maybe they weren't my original ideas, but I thought of them without copying someone else's, you know what I mean? So basically what I'm going to do with that is, if you've ever seen those series, that the YouTube series that are like, let's create a Minecraft server, stuff like that, that is what I'm going to do for the first probably a week or two. And hopefully it'll come out like every day, every other day. There's a small zombie chasing me and I'm running away very quickly. But so that is basically what I want to do with that, and hopefully that'll be coming out over the next couple days. I know I said I would start August 1st. I took off yesterday, quote unquote. It's actually a lot of work if you think about it. Like right now I'm trying to get out a Fusion Craft. I've been meaning to get this out. I'll talk more about my channel videos later, but yeah, so I'm trying to get out a couple videos a day, trying to maintain all the servers every day, and it's a lot of work, believe it or not. It's not a full-time job. I'm not claiming it to be a full-time job. It doesn't pay like a full-time job, but it's, you know, it's definitely not easy. And sometimes it gets stressful. So every now and again, I just want to take a day off. Like yesterday, I really didn't do anything on the computer. I just went out, I was hanging out with people, went airsofting actually, and it was just relaxing. And then I came back, and I think stuff like that every now and again makes me appreciate it a little more. Like right now I came back and I like today I woke up and I really wanted to film because I didn't do anything film related yesterday. And yeah, so that's exciting. And just again, another little side note about myself right there. So what do we have to do? Oh yeah, in the Caveman to Capitalism series, basically what I'm going to do, that every video will probably end with a question, a poll, and I really want a lot of community influence on that. Like, I'll get it down between two wow, I thought that was a giant red wall, but I'll get it down between two decisions that I both like. I like both decisions, and yeah, so, and then hopefully with that you'll vote and decide. And there's a huge thing, I know, I don't know if I should really mention it so much. I'll mention it in this video, I won't go too in depth. Basically, I had this idea, and I thought it was a pretty cool and unique idea with Caveman to Capitalism, is if you want, because that is so like forum oriented, and there's so much more to that server than just playing on the Minecraft server. Like, I really want diplomacy, politics, such and such. There is like a lot to that server that isn't just playing. Like, people on that server generally are on the forum, they're active, and they're all really cool community members. And also, oh yeah, I didn't say that either. The mods on that will be Siddle the Kiddle. I said that wrong, didn't I? I don't know. Who cares? Matt Rosa, and Ross will be a trial mod. So if he wants to be, but overall those are the two ones. And I didn't say that for Fossils either. Fossils will be Tyranno, hopefully, and Honey Bear Gaming. He has gaming on that, right? That's it. I feel like there's another thing, but yeah, those two guys are for Fossils. Again, Fossils shouldn't be out anytime soon, and Mega might do that too. But that's just, again, another side note. So, but yeah, so for Caveman to Capitalism, basically, I had this idea. I thought it was cool. I thought it was unique. I've never heard of a server doing this before, probably because it's a real pain in the butt and you really have to be active to do this. But basically, you have to, I don't know how to explain it. If you play Civilization, you'll get what I'm trying to say instantly. If you don't, you won't. Even, actually, I guess I don't even fully get how I'm going to do this, but I'll have some ideas and hopefully some feedback from you guys. Basically, if you play Civilization, as your civilization develops, you get techs. A lot of games do this, actually. I'm just using Civilization as the most right. Oh yeah, they like carrots. I forgot about that. Here, but basically, you'll develop techs and you get more and more techs. So as the kid sees his parents slaughtered, cough, cough, run away. And you get more and more text as the game goes on. Someone's clearly been over here because there's an apple. And yeah, so I'm getting sidetracked, and I didn't want to do this during this video. But yeah, so you see more and more text get developed, and basically as time goes on, basically. So what I wanted to do with this is, as people develop things, as people in Caveman to Capitalism, following true to the theme of cavemen to capitalism and, you know, advancing in technology, advancing in politics, I wanted to do something similar with this. I wanted to do a lot of cool things, and I had a lot of really fun ideas that I've always wanted to do on a Minecraft server, and I've seen done not on Minecraft servers, but in other games and such like that, but it was on a game-wide thing, and it's hard to do in a small-knit community and stuff. So hopefully I can pull some of these off, but basically what the whole technology thing is, okay, let's say I build this giant monument. So this is only theoretically, just because this is the first thing I could think of. I build a giant monument. I put lots of effort into it. It's not something I'm going to do in my first hour on the game. Maybe some of the easier things will be. But no, I think it should be like, at first, when the server first comes out, maybe like every couple day thing. And then later on, it'll be a bi-weekly thing or a weekly thing or something like that. But basically, you'll do something, blah, 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 and I'll make a giant statue, a monument to the gods, and then, okay, so this civilization advanced in tech. Basically, what I'll do is, at the end of the day, while no one's on, midnight, whatever, I'll restart the server and add a mod. I'll tell everyone, oh, do this mod. I'll probably get a launcher of some sorts, because that seems like the only practical way to do this. I should look into that, actually. And I'll add this mod, and you guys will download the mod to play. And this civilization will have unlocked this mod. Ideally, I think I'm going to make it so only one person will get only the people that developed it, the technology for it, will get the mod. And again, it's very loose. I'm not using a plugin to unlock this. I'll probably have a plugin that will restrict you from building such and such things, because you don't have I won't give you permission until you prove to me or another moderator that you do have permission to do this. And then once you have that, you could use the items from the mod and actually craft those items from the mod. So that was my general idea with it, because a lot of people did want mods, but I wanted to not keep it, I wanted to keep it kind of simple. So let's say you guys build a giant ship with, see, that was the only thing, I didn't know how to do this. Like, I would really love to see how original people got. Like, let's say people build again, a giant ship, and it has like a factory on it, and they are just developing really advanced things, etc., etc., and they build a giant armory, and they have tons of iron. They dedicate iron to building a giant sword, and they unlock Balkan's weapon mod. So they could craft it when another civilization builds something similar. They could craft it, or another clan rather, because we probably will use the clans mod again. But again, it's a rough idea right now. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. Obviously, I'm gonna hopefully during this series get more feedback, and that's only the start of it. As I said before, there's some cool things I saw as ideas that I want to do. Things such as, okay, all of a sudden everybody's ready. Everyone's ready. Everyone is just all set up. They have nice towns and everything, and I don't know. Again, everybody's just all set up. They have really pretty towns, and I'm gonna just drop TNT and blow everything up. Actually, that wouldn't be really that bad idea, but everyone would get pissed. But it'd be kind of cool because to see everyone rebuild. But no, let's say I download a mod that makes zombies spawn during the day, spawn twice as fast, and as they hit regular animals, they will go after them and they'll infect them. So basically, it's just going to be a crap load of zombies everywhere, and you are getting destroyed. I would love to do something on that server, like an event like that, something similar, but I won't tell anybody. I'll just do it. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's kind of the fun of Caveman to Capitalism, is it'll be, and then people will probably come on the server, come play more, because, hey, zombies are trying to take over, and things such as that. Like, I think it just really unique and original ideas, I feel like, are available with the server because of how hard it is to get into and how of a mature audience it, attains to. These are some cool looking horses. Hello. And yeah, so that was my general idea with that. Things similar to that, like server events that you've seen before, just done on the server, almost at random. And like, let's say I'll get a few people to participate, and there'll be, all of a sudden, pirates will come in, and pirates, actually that's a bad idea. I don't know. some god will come to spawn and try and kill everyone. Those are kind of stupid though. I wanted more original ideas like a zombie invasion, a creeper invasion, things like that. Obviously creepers don't blow up buildings, things like that. Like some just unique ideas to keep things exciting and mixed up. And obviously the whole technology thing will probably be a big idea. Obviously later on I'm not going to be wanting to add mods every week, so it may become a little bit more delayed. But yeah, so let me take a drink of water. And that was a lot of water, I know. And that wasn't a water bottle, that's like a little thermos thing. But yes, so that is my idea with that. Those are just some ideas. Obviously that series should be coming out. Hopefully I'll do it tomorrow. Ow, the weird inside of my ear just got really itchy and it feels really weird because I have headphones on and my voice is getting played into those headphones. And oh, I have bones. So damn it, I didn't bring my bones. Oh wait, no, I lost those. But yeah, so those are just two ideas I had with that. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know anything about that, obviously. And also, a side note, that'll be whitelisted. I don't know, fossils will probably be whitelisted, or maybe fossils will be like an easy whitelist, where if I add Townie to fossils, it'll probably be an easy whitelist, like if you sign up on the forums, you'll get whitelisted. You know what I mean? Not like you have to make an application, just more like an extra step in between. And that. But hopefully, again, more moderators, more things like that. I'm recruiting moderators heavily. Again, I stressed that before. This is kind of like my conclusion to the server talk. Let's go to spawn, or try to get back home. Okay, I'm 1,000 blocks out. Crap. Actually, I'm like a lot of... Okay. Well, this way. But yeah, so hopefully things will be a lot more moderated. There'll be a lot more polishedness, like not as much glitches. Hopefully some of these ideas you found cool. Hopefully this got you excited for some of these servers. But again, this is only the beginning of it. So that is going to conclude the server talk until I think of another thing I wanted to add and I bring that up. Oh, I need another drink of water. My voice hurts really badly right now. It just randomly stopped making that noise halfway through my drink. But yeah, I was parched. I talked a lot right there. And yeah, but now my little transition into whatchamacallit, into my YouTube channel. So I want to say a big thank you first off. I hit 8,000 subscribers a couple days ago, and here, let me check right now. I am now at, actually I hit 8,000 subscribers I think yesterday, or a day or two. It was 1 or 2 days ago. I'm now at 8,112. Actually no, just 8,112 if I want to be proper. But I think you all deserve a huge thank you. I'm like ecstatic about this. This is the best I've ever done on YouTube. This is the biggest my channel has ever grown, and it's just really, it's opening up a lot of opportunities, I guess I could say. Like, there are things I could potentially do. Like, I could potentially, if I wanted to, probably, if things keep growing at this rate, obviously it's gonna stop at some point, but I could almost do YouTube as a job. Like, let's say, like, it'll give me enough money where I don't have to have a job. I don't have a job right now either way, but it'll give me a substantial amount of money where, like, maybe through the school year I could save and save and save and not work over the summer per se, or something like that. But it's opening new idea or new doors for me. Having an audience, having, you know, people watch your videos, having people give you feedback, having people respect you. I guess actually no, that really isn't part of it, having people respect you. It's actually kind of the opposite, but I guess both ways. But just meeting cool new people, it's just, YouTube has changed my life, and I plan on making a video, I think, if people want to see it, about this, but YouTube has really just changed me as a person. It's given me new ideals. It's made me just see things from two perspectives. It's made me better at talking in... Did they change the way that looks? Yeah, I think they did. But it's made me better at talking to people. It's changed my social life. Me commentating over videos has just made me a better speaker, which in turn has made me get more girls, I guess you could say. It's made me, you know, just be more social, where before, if you go back to me like 3 years ago, I was pretty shy. Like, I had friends, but I had no real good friends, you know what I mean? Like, I spend my weekends hanging out with myself. I didn't really hang out with people a lot. So, and I don't want to talk about it. I've had depression issues. I don't want to call it depression, but I've had issues such as that. I have a blood disease. I've talked about it before. It's gotten bad recently. Not unbearable or anything like that, but it's definitely impacted my life in a large way. And there's a village. And it's something that YouTube has really helped me with. when I'm feeling down, let's say, or something like that, I could go on YouTube, and it's kind of like a way out, I guess. You know, it's like an alternative to what I have to deal with in front of me, and, you know, it makes certain things easier for me, I guess you could say. It eases some of the just general, I don't know. I'm gonna get off that subject. This is a positive video. I'm thankful for you. You guys have really done a huge impact on my life. YouTube has changed my life. I feel extremely confident and comfortable saying that. It has made a huge difference. You know what I mean? Like, I just keep saying the same thing over and over again, but it's opened new opportunities. It's opened opportunities for me. It's made opportunities for me that I could pursue in my life that I wouldn't be able to without YouTube. So thank you again, obviously, and yeah, I don't know. So that's that. But as far as videos go, I'm kind of overwhelmed as is, and it's only going to become more. So ideally, in a perfect world, it's going to be, I'm going to say this very lightly because I don't think this is going to happen because I'm a man, not a machine, but Fossils, Pixelmon, and Caveman's Capitalism, and Fusioncraft every day. So I could probably do that over the summer. During the school year, I don't think there's any way I'm going to be able to do that. So what's going to probably turn into is 2 a day, or 2 and 2, or something like maybe 2, or some will be daily. Like Pixelmon will probably remain daily as long as it's becoming super popular and everyone loves watching that series. It's definitely my biggest series. But things like Fusioncraft, I could see me doing only a few times a week. It's kind of one of those things. Like, it's just a vanilla Minecraft server. Obviously, as you could tell by the videos I put on my channel, that's not my favorite. What makes it fun is being able to interact with all these people that I'm going to build bonds with and become friends with. So that's exciting. I have some cool events planned with them, so that'll be cool. But again, so right now, hopefully, we'll have one of each of those videos every day. We'll see how well it goes. Hopefully it goes awesome. As far as new series, that'll be the very last point I address, and I'll show you something. But yeah, other than that, that is my, as far as new videos go, nothing's really going to changing. But again, all those Let's Plays will come back. Fossils, Caveman's Capitalism, Pixelmon, so hopefully those will all be daily. There's a golden zombie over there. And yeah, again, so hopefully those will all be daily. That is the plan, at least. If it works or not, I mean, that's a different story. Which way is going down in the X? I don't know. But yeah, so hopefully that does go all well. We will obviously see, and maybe every now and again I'll get stressed out making 4 videos a day and trying to maintain all the servers, and I'll have to take a break, as I said, or as I did yesterday. Maybe I just won't be able to do it, and I'll have to take a break. I generally deal with stress pretty well, just because because of my blood disease, I get stressed out over little things, and I get anxiety over stupid things. So now, like, things such as the first day of school, which some people, you know, would wish they were like, I don't get nervous for the first day of school at all. Like, even things like, I'm generally relatively calm, you know, I enjoy stuff like that. But while most people will poo their pants on the first day, actually that happened, and some kids puke on the first day of school because of their nerves, I'm so used to being nervous all the time over stupid stuff that I'm used to being able to just, you know, I'm used to it, you know what I mean? The first day of school doesn't bother me anymore because I've always been nervous during that time, and I'm getting hit from behind, so let's just run away. So yeah, again, something miscellaneous, but so again, generally I deal with stress pretty well, so days off probably won't be that common. Plus, it's when you look at like the past 2 days, I've gotten 10,000 views, that's my record. It blows my previous record away, which I used to get, and it's 2 days in a row. But so I was telling you guys how I got 8,000, and that was my record. 2 days later, I got 10,000, and that, again, that's a lot. And I got 10,000 2 days in a row. I don't know if I'm gonna get it today. The 31st and the 2nd, and the 31st of July and the 1st of August are the 2 days I got 10,000. As I take another drink of water, as my voice is getting kind of raspy. But yeah, so those are 2 days I got that amount of views. I'm going the wrong way. And yeah, so it's exciting. Obviously, that's a huge number of views, and that means a lot of people are watching. And yeah, so videos. Hopefully a lot to come. Hopefully this channel is only going to continue getting bigger. Hopefully in a year from now, 10,000 views will be what I get on really, really bad days, and I should be getting, hopefully I'll get even double that, you know what I mean? Obviously, in a perfect world, I'd be getting, you know, 100,000 views every day. But I guess we'll see what happens in a year, won't we? Again, my goal on YouTube in general has always, well, no, it is to get, if I can get the amount of views a day I have of subscribers, I will be happy. That is, I always want to try and maintain that, or at least around that. So yeah, that is that. And now I'm gonna try and end this video when I get home, because home is where I want to be, because I don't want to die. And there's people chasing me. Actually, it's a zombie. So we can continue running this way. But yeah, so that is basically that. Most of those videos. Again, Fusion Craft is something I do also want to talk about, as I think it kind of came out of nowhere. I've never done anything like this before. And I think this will add a lot of new subscribers. But a lot of the things I have planned for Fusion Craft are, well, actually it's a group thing. But dual comms, something you very, very rarely see from me. Yeah, so dual comms, I do want to do tons of those. Maybe not tons, that may be an overstatement, but taking a drink of water halfway through the sentence. Tons of dual comms, those are exciting, those are fun, those are cool, they gain you views, they gain you, I'm just saying the obvious perks to it. Obviously that is what I want to do on YouTube. It's like, you want more views. It's just, some people may be like, hey, that's mean, why aren't I good enough? It's, if I hand you $100 every day for a year, you're gonna start to want $101 one day. And yeah, it's just the kind of the way the world works, unfortunately. But yeah, so that is just a side note. I made that sound really negative, but I don't think so. But yeah, it's fun meeting new YouTubers, meeting new people. You grow your channel together, and it's just really a really fun experience. As it's something, again, this is something I really have never done before. And as I said with Caveman to Capitalism, having friends on YouTube opens new doors. It allows me to do things that I couldn't, like I could play like something like The Walls, let's say. Now, I was always like turned off to do The Walls because it wasn't, I mean, I didn't know any of the people playing it. That's lava. And it was just, you're playing with a bunch of randoms. It's like, oh, I killed him. Okay, I don't know who he is. Whoop-de-doo. But now everyone you'll know each other. And why is that going up? I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, so now I'll know everyone, and you will know each other when you kill them. It'll be more fun, because you're like, oh, haha, I killed Juice, I killed Taz, I killed Curly, I killed Spade, I killed D-Live, I killed JP. That's everyone, right? Yeah. So it'll just be more entertaining that way, I think, and hopefully things like that. Mini games, I know they love playing. I've never been huge. It's not that I'm not a fan of, I just never really played them. So that'll be cool, that'll be different for me, and exciting for you, hopefully, because that'll mean more videos. And obviously when you're playing with people, I think video making becomes a little different and a little more exciting. So yeah, that's a side note. And obviously on the server, I don't know where they want the server to go, because I feel like you're only going to be able to do vanilla for so long. But I think the whole main idea was to create kind of we would do videos together, and you know, hopefully at some point we could do more together. Like, I know they all play Pixelmon. One thing I would love to do is even have them all on my Pixelmon server. Obviously they all do their own Pixelmon oh god, I'm gonna die. Obviously they all do their own Pixelmon series and such, but it would be really cool, I think, to have them all play Pixelmon together at some point, or just have like maybe one day where we all battle each other, etc, etc. And like, we should probably actually kill the spider, but I don't want to die. And oh my god, get away, get away, get away. Damn it. Alright, well, we're not getting that back. So good thing I didn't bring anything valuable. And they're actually looking for a saddle. And yeah, so that is pretty much that. I think this is the best point for wrapping up. There's one thing I want to address still. There's a new series I've been planning for a while. I kind of kept this under wraps for a long time just because, I don't know. But this is a completely different series. This is something you've never seen from me before. You've never seen anything even remotely like this before. I almost did this once. Well, not this, but I almost did something similar with this once on Millionaire. This is, I think, kind of what I wanted Millionaire to be, but not exactly. It's scripted. It's going to be on a different channel, my Juice Studios channel, and hopefully it's going to be something very different. It won't be really posted. I'll post one episode on this channel, but I'll play the little post-roll outro type thing, and hopefully you're all like, oh my god, OMG, what is this? And I'll leave it almost a mystery until the actual video comes out, and then you guys can see it for yourself then. But yeah, so I thank you for watching this little update video. My voice hurts. I have no idea how long it is. So watch this, speculate, enjoy it, and hopefully when the actual video comes out, it is good, because a lot of work by me is going into it. And I'm sure even from this little intro that you're going to see to it, which this is the intro and that's it, you'll be kind of like, what the duck am I going to watch? But again, it's scripted, and yeah. Bye. If I can find the insert button. I always do this. God damn it. Insert, so they could watch the video.